Hey guys, this is FOMO Nomo on Telegram, or also we're about to launch the Happy Profits, where it's the right place to learn how to place the right trade. We got a really good system that works really good. So if you want to reach out, we are going to take 100 subscribers for 1 year only. So if you're looking into improving and getting a working strategy that works all the time, is very easy to trade, just let us know. So here we go. We're going to go with a recap. We just took some trades on this one. Still looking at this area right here. Still very aggressive, but I just took this trade right here. We took trades here. Could have got the trade in this early. You'll see a shallow W there, and it's rising up. And this is just intraday, out of nowhere. This pops up, and that's the beautiful thing. Usually a stock will run plenty of times. So the trick is not to run in on the first run, because you don't know when it's going to pull back. You could have got 440 to 340, and you would have not felt good about yourself losing $1. But if you just let the stock prove itself, it will show you very divine things. All right, so I'm going to go to pre-market real quick. I did sleep in some of this, so I didn't get a lot of these moves, but I will tell you what I did at the open. So right here, this was a clear ascending wedge right here. There is a lot of garbage on this. Let me clean it up. When you're cleaning up a chart, I usually go to a larger time frame. What that will let you do is go back and just find the lines you want to get rid of and just push delete. Very easy to do. I think I got one more to go, but see how quick if you go on the daily or the 1 hour. And then when we come back, I go to the 1 minute, I click forward ahead, and now I'm here. And look at this stock, 83 cents this morning. And it had a little after hours pop, so I'm going to draw the fibs based on that system right there. Right here. And it just kept scaling up. So right here, if you wanted to draw another one, that's probably your safest one. Here's another pullback. You can draw them on any pullback. But basically right before the open, this was the last little bear trap. Bear trap is when it's grinding up, I think, on MACD, and when it teeters out at the top, it just fails off. So we didn't trade that one. BLCN did the same thing. It was trailing off when I woke up, but I did trade it yesterday, and look at the rise it had yesterday. It's really shocked, because see this line, I traded it here. Probably should have held the 440 and got out at 787, because it did not look downward. But when you're used to scalping, you can't get out of scalping, and then now you're not in the driver's seat. Now when I looked again, it was in this area, and this is the wake up. This is when algos buy it, I think, and they had 3 run-ups there perfectly. And then a downtrend, 2 run-ups, downtrend, big run-up here, downtrend. And then at the open with a lot of shares, just a big sell-off. People, you know, these are people that probably bought it at $4 yesterday and woke up and said, I'm taking my $6. So yeah, I took a trade basically right over here, this re-break right here on the open. I'll show you the downtrend that I looked at right here, and then also this support level. This support level is right here when it broke down and stayed above. So if you look at those key levels, as long as they're holding tight, they were bouncing, and then right at the market, it finally did break it. Did not go all the way to a target. It probably went for a target for that maneuver right there. But clear strength in this, a lot of numbers, a lot of sell-offs. I mean, this first candle was very little, only 7,000, but then buyers stepped in and drove it up a little bit more before it fell down, and it's still downtrending. Here, I was looking for it. I will show you there was no shallow W. It did start forming, because here's the middle, but it did not prove itself. So down here, you would see the shallow W form right here. And it came and proved itself right here. And if you're really aggressive, you could get a little bit lower here at this area. You would have seen it. So this is another key area, 534. Yep, this was the 534 level yesterday. So let's go all the way here yesterday. Yep, right here, same exact level. So just look at those things. You'll see a lot of confluency. KZAI, took a backside trade. Didn't trust this stock on the first side. It did break this 126 and go. So when it breaks 126, I will draw this level. Another good trader in this room, Luke, he took the same trade as well. And so all we did was come on this side and let it bounce back up. Here's one trade, boom, 2 trades, boom, 3 trades, and then decided it's failing. Right now, it's proving itself. Here's a shoulder, here's the head, here's another shoulder. It should go a little bit here as long as the intensity is there. So I'm going to draw fibs, maybe check back in on it. And QS, I think somebody got a downtrend. Yes, Thomas Dodd got a killer trade on this move right here on the way back up, and that's just another key level. You'll see this level over here, hold tight and true over here, and it's still downtrending if you want to look at the whole thing. But look, there's money to be made under the downtrend. Here's your VWAP breaks, here's your previous level breaks. I'll draw that real quick as well. So once you understand the market structure, I think you'll be fine. So if you need to learn all that stuff, it's pretty simple. So don't negate what someone can give you to skip ahead. I remember I just listened to a guy. He basically said, "Hey, I'm going to hire a new guy," and because he didn't want to pay the extra $30,000 for the 10-year experience guy. And basically what he learned is he could have been 10 years ahead instead of having 10 years of problems with the guy that was cheaper. So sometimes it's better to pay for the experience. So obviously having experience, you'll start making these trades a lot sooner than waiting 2 years or possibly quitting. So I would definitely look into getting in with a mentor. I hope it's me, but if it's not, just find somebody that's least successful. LCFY right here, same level right here, breaking out. Right here, it's downtrending till it doesn't downtrend. We just took this trade. This is the same level here it's going to try. So I'm going to put a trend line right here. That's a quick, easy pop. And then right here, this was that key level as well. And I think, what else? BDRX did that one retrend. No, it didn't. So this one, you should have never had this because look, it's still not proving itself yet. So just keep on the downtrend. It should have a VWAP run somewhere in it. So what I'm doing right here is, if you notice, I have a key level here. Also this line, but now this is the one that's been running up for a couple days right here, and it should continue to break down. So we will see. Otherwise, I will reset alert at the 109 area as well. Where's an alerts? Right there. And if there's too many alerts, look how sadly those were very high price stocks at one time. More so than it normally is. You can go back here and check this one out. Yep. See, that's the level. So that's the exact same level. It couldn't break there, it couldn't break here, and all that is doing, it is downtrending but fighting. So right there. If you're good, you would have seen these. These were pretty easy to see to get a retrend right here. But otherwise, you're good. This is also where people add on a short. They add that one last little pop. It's still above VWAP, so there's a VWAP bounce happening right now. And don't complain, that VWAP bounce would have just given you 720 to 740. So if you're having a problem making 40 cents, maybe go to a little larger price stock and get some bounces that it has to test and pull back up. Didn't say it's going to run all the way back up, but it's definitely going to pull in this previous area right here. So they're always going up. They're always giving fight. I like the tape right here. This tape is pretty crazy. And otherwise, it's still, like I said, on the back side of the stock. This is the front side of the stock. I call it the back side of the stock. Let's look at KZI. So let me show you the back side of the stock. So here's the front side. Here's the back side. So when we're looking for back side, I'm looking for bounces off of previous levels it broke out. You'll see one right here. Same thing. Previous level. If you're struggling to make a dime, I would put money everywhere it broke out and ask for a dime, and it will give it to you. So, hey, y'all have a great day. If y'all need any things, call me privately and we'll do it. And also, we still have about a week to give out free halt alerts. These alerts are very, very good. If you're missing any of this stuff, these alerts are going to pop it every time for you. They're not going to tell you how to trade it, but they're going to definitely tell you how to get in it. We are working on the one that does the full graphing afterwards. But what I'm saying is, if you're missing this trade, well, first of all, it's above 30%. Easy. It was 56 cents. It's already up 100% right here. So if you're not looking at some gainers or some other gainers, these alerts are great. And, very good price, and it also just helps you. So if you want one, at no FOMO, no mo, right quick. I'm going to pop that one more time. Just DM me real quick, and we'll give you I think a week or a month for free. Just tell me what you want, and I'll give it to you. So just don't want anybody to fail when there is other options out there, and the people that are failing are usually trying it on their own. I tried it on my own. Once I found a mentor, it was a lot easier. There's a lot of phrases I didn't even know, and I could go back and say I was gambling, but I'm a smart gambler, so I learned simple things that were happening. But one of the best things that ever happened to me is a quick story, and we'll get off. I lost some money on a Friday, and I watched 10 days and saw things I would have never seen, because usually I do have the FOMO, and you're missing out. And you know, some of these stocks, when they're this, one candle can get you excited, but you didn't make the whole plan on basically the pattern. So that's what we like to show you here: patterns, trends, and always picking the faster runner, because they're pretty easy to pick, because they're going to pick you. And if you're picking something, you probably eventually have to take the word I out and let the chart choose you. Y'all have a good day. Thank you so much.